So we got an update. I got a little update from last night. Now, as you know, I was discussing last night that I had a little misinformation. Some misinformation was flying around yesterday. I was under the impression that Keanu Thompson had actually issued a copyright strike to Will Heron, to TV's Will Heron. He does a clip channel, cuts up a lot of Dabblerverse stuff, a lot of steel toe related drama, that kind of shit, right? So I was under the impression she hit him with a strike. And I was trying to go back and forth with him last night. He got back to me this morning, and I figured out he does, in fact, not have a strike. Keanu did not issue a strike against his channel. She was threatening to issue a strike on his channel, but she could have actually redeemed herself, except instead, she decided to go on the, what's it called? The BYB podcast. The BYB podcast is Quadfather. He's a cool guy. He's pretty nice. And this girl Lemmy, who is detestable. She's awful to look at. She's awful to listen to, and she's also the one that it's this chick in the middle. She's the one that was like, yeah, I remember like last year I reached out to April and I was like, listen, girlfriend, you know, us women, we got to confide in each other. We need to have a support group and we need to confide in each other. And then she immediately was like, oh, and let me tell you something. She was done with Steel Toe like a year ago. She hated him a year ago. Like, she just starts immediately spilling her fucking guts about everything April told her and fucking in confidence. And I'm like, she's the one where I'm like, typical fucking white women. You can never tell women anything. So things got spicy. Keanu decided to triple down, go on this podcast with Will Heron, and defend her actions. Needless to say, it didn't go well.
This is a big, Will, listen, dude.
I know you're right.
You didn't need to attack me like this. I've never, ever in my life struck anyone's channel or asked anyone to take anything down. I said that when you started being a dick to me, and Chrissy and Frank helped me.
All right, so first little thing there. First of all, whoever's got your fucking TV on, turn it down. I think it's Keanu. Turn your fucking TV down if you're going to stream. Number one, did you guys notice? First of all, I never threatened anyone's channel. I never told people to take videos down until you pissed me off. Okay, but then you did do it. Like, oh, that's a little female tactic where they'd be like, I've never done that. But then you blah, blah, blah. So then I did that. Okay, so you can't say I've never done that.
Draft a text to you because you started personally attacking me, and you've been a dick, okay? You were. The big problem I had with you, and I will break this all down on Keanu Cast,
my booze.
is that they personally asked you. Let me preface it with this, okay? I have no problem with flippers, okay? Yes.
Oh, okay, here we go.
I'd rather people ask and keep it down to.
You just don't like me.
Ask.
Right now we're gonna do this.
All right, which one of you guys is streaming from a homeless shelter? You know what it sounds like? I feel like I'm watching one of those court Zoom meetings where one of the guys is in jail. You know when they do like first appearance? And there's always like the mic on Zoom is always picking up like just peripheral fucking ambient jail noises. Like dudes walking by and yelling and like, yo, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
William, who likes you? Probably no one, you dick, okay?
Anybody here like me?
Listen, Will.
Anybody else here like me?
Listen, Will.
Well, no, hold on, no. You asked a question.
You've been a dick about this. Listen,
you're being a jerk and being rude. You can't just insult me and be okay with that. I'm an adult, and you're not bigger than me. You're not more important than me. I actually have a real job. I'm on real television.
No,
you're not.
I did never claim to be. I was so nice to you, Will.
who has the TV on in the background? Oh my God, this is driving me nuts. Who does this? Lost Tale says Gino is watching TV and Will Heron is in a group home. Dude, it's just like, turn the fucking TV off.
You weren't nice to me. You were snarky. And this whole thing about me trying to get to Chrissy through you, I was being very polite.
All right, Will.
We'll let you guys go, but you know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to take turns talking.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's pointless. Listen, I got a bad taste in my mouth about you because in the middle of the night, I don't know, however many weeks.
It does sound like it's coming from Keanu's background. I could be wrong on this. It would be easier if it was Zoom or something where I could see the little green light up and I could see whose sound is leaked, but like it sounds like it's coming through her mic.
So you had explicit knowledge that Chrissy and Frank did not want you flipping their shows. Here's the thing, you could just turn the TV down a little bit and then increase the tolerance. Tried to go around that and ask me. That creeped me out. You said to me, and I'll read this all on Keanu Cast. You said to me, "Can I get permission from you to
I feel like I'm FaceTiming with some Puerto Rican chick who's babysitting like the entire apartment complex kids."
Simpcast, which is Chrissy's show. And I said, "Well, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like, how can I give you permission for her show?" You're like, "Well, I just hear they don't like it." I said, "Well, then isn't that your answer?" And
I'm on Will Heron's side in this one particular case, but I have to be completely objective and honest here. His smile is unsettling. Something about upside down smiles just creep me the fuck out. Right? It's like Will Heron has a very Ron DeSantis-y kind of grin. That fucking smile is unsettling.
They actually have asked you not to clip their show. You're a dick, dude. And so I said, I can't give you permission.
Carlos Danger in the chat said, Mersh is sucking Red Bar's dick. What a sellout. Have I mentioned Red Bar once? We've been live for 15 minutes. Has anyone mentioned Red Bar?
Then you asked me, do you mind if I clip this of your show? I said, sure, go ahead. Just tag.
Reggie said, Will looks like he's going to fuck you over on changing your brake pads. Yeah, Will looks like the kind of guy that fucks you over trying to sell you the clear coat. You don't need the clear coat.
I mean, I said,
if you're buying a new car, it's under warranty. So is the paint.
Appreciate you, doll. I'm going to read it all on my show. So there's no getting around it. I get a bad taste.
I'm sorry, Carlos, but we can't have you in here tonight. You're being very negative.
In my mouth when you try it.
I like positivity in my spaces.
And usurp their explicit instructions to you to not clip their show.
He went from like 0 to I'll beat your fucking ass, tough guy, like in no time at all.
Okay? And you try and go around and take advantage of maybe my niceness.
That's not true. We got timestamps. I'm done with you.
It is true.
No, that is very incorrect.
What makes you What makes you think any of your permissions mean anything? Truly.
Well, I just don't like.
It's YOU_RE Strick.
The low downness of it.
By the way, I love how everybody that does a commentary channel that makes fun of people is doing Red Bar. Red Bar didn't invent watching videos and making fun of them, all right? If you want to fucking... If anything, Mike David ripped off fucking World's Dumbest Criminals and all those VH1 shows. If anything, Mike David ripped off Michael Ian Black.
It doesn't matter what you like, dude. You can't ask somebody to not clip your channel. That will make them want to clip you even more.
I would never imitate Mike David. That's not allowed.
You don't get to parade around here and be like, I don't give you permission to clip my channel. Neither does.
Besides, I'm nothing like Mike David because whenever I've done live events, I pay my talent.
Chrissy and you and whoever.
When I used to run comedy rooms, I used to pay the comedians after a show. It didn't all go up my fucking nose.
Really have a say. You don't.
Was it members only?
I never ever.
I didn't lose a comedy club to Jim Belushi.
Ever asked people not to clip my channel. I've said
he's like, but you want to be him though. No, I would never want to be Jewish. I would listen. If I rubbed a fucking genie's bottle and a genie came out and gave me 3 wishes, I promise you, not one of those 3 wishes would I ask to be Jewish.
You just did, and then you said you were going to strike my channel.
I did after.
Say that. Tell him that. You still going to do it?
No.
I revoked my permissions. What was that
about?
about?
Strike my channel. I'm unprivate the video right now. Don't have to. You will strike me.
No,
you will strike me now.
I've never struck anyone in my life. Will, you're low down to try and go around.
You're a bum. You're a bum.
You're a bum.
A liar.
You know what? I like that. Hey, you know what? Good on you, Will. That's a fucking, you know what? That's a word that doesn't get enough mileage nowadays. You're a fucking bum. You know, bum is a good one. It's kind of like I want to bring dork back. You know, it's like talking about people like, you know, calling people like nerds, you know, and all that doesn't work as well. I like dork, right? I'm trying to single-handedly bring dork back. And I got to give Will credit. Bring bum back. Bum's a good one. You're a fucking bum. That's always a good one. You're a fucking bum.
No, you can't call me low down. You can't call me low down when you're a liar. And I never went around anybody. I was trying to get information so I could do things properly. You're a bum. You're a bum and you're a liar. That's very.
Is it okay to try?
I didn't even know it was her show. I knew nothing about these people. I was trying to get information so I could talk to them. I wanted to get her contact. If you read it properly, how do I get her contact so I can talk to her directly? I don't even want to talk to you. I don't want anything to do with you. I wanted to talk to them so I could get their permission.
You said.
So stop lying and trying to make it like it's something else. That I was being low down and dirty because that's incorrect and you know it.
The DMs.
I was very clear and I was just trying to be polite.
You to clip their
I was polite. I even donated.
They didn't want you to clip their channel. You knew it.
Yeah, you're so good, dude. Your eyes are brown.
Tried to take advantage of my niceness.
Take advantage of your niceness? You called me disgusting, an ugly, disgusting person. How nice is that?
You work. I'm the nicest person ever. I have never tried to stop.
No, you're not. Sorry, you're not.
I obviously.
You're not. I've been watching these things with your Heron streams and stuff like that. You weren't very nice to him, were you? And things kind of changed around. When people didn't like Heron, and all of a sudden you weren't getting that glow. You didn't like Heron anymore, and you changed your mind about that, didn't you?
Ooh.
This is becoming a pattern, Keanu. It seems like when things aren't going your way, you just kind of change on them and you hit them in the back.
It's not true.
You seem like a little backstab. You seem like you change your opinion as soon as the flow of the river changes. That's what it seems like to me and everybody else I've spoken.
Are you two gonna fuck or like just get it over with?
To go around.
Just eat her pussy or
what you didn't like? You know what bothered you about the clips, Keanu? Is when you read all the messages, everybody made fun of you. Everybody tore you apart. Everybody embarrassed you. They said bad things about you because you're a weirdo. That's what they said. All this
bothered you enough to click the link to come onto this show. It does bother you. Don't lie.
I asked him not.
I'm sorry. I want to hear you. Let me. What were you saying?
Because I didn't like that you tried to go around proceed.
You said that 5 times already, Keanu. Say something new and important.
So then,
say something more that'll add to your argument, because you said the same things over and over again.
You're admitting that you did it. You're admitting that you did it. You did.
And now you're like John Melinda.
No one can.
Are we talking to John here?
No one can stop.
Should I get you some Coors? I'll calm you down.
No one can stop.
No, okay, hold on. No, okay, let's do stop here. Stop. Okay, so like Keanu, you really didn't have.
It's Keanu versus Will Heron tonight.
Oh, here we go. Big video breakdown.
Hold on.
I'll do a stream too.
Hey, let me mediate here for one. Let me just mediate this. Why, like, there was no issues, there was no really any issues until today when you went live.
Again, I like this Will Heron guy. Very off-putting smile.
And started streaming.
This guy scares the shit out of me.
And then started reacting to the justice for Will Heron.
I
didn't want that. I don't want anybody saying anything.
No, let her talk. Let her talk first.
Everybody calm the fuck down.
I'm calm, perfectly calm.
No, you're not.
Unlike you little chode.
Let's be calm.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry? Did you say you called me a chode? Good. What were you saying, Surfboard?
I'm perfectly fine.
So you really never had an issue with him until the stream.
By the way, Will Heron is kind of a mad lad. He's definitely a crazy person. Because he is legitimately, like, he's got a legitimate job. He even says it to Keanu at some point because she's shitting on him, and she's like, "You're just some fucking weird loser. You're just some Clipper loser." And he's like, "I'm actually on TV. You're not." And he is. The dude's on TV. Like, he's like, I think he's the main sports like guy, like the sports like producer and like on-air sports guy for Fox 15 in I think like Louisiana somewhere or whatever, but like he's nuts to be slopping around in the fucking mud on YouTube with the Dabblerverse. What is he thinking about? Yeah, he's a local news guy and he's doing this. Los Tejas goes, he's a local news guy and he's doing this? Why? I know, it doesn't make sense. Like, what? This is classic self-sabotage. Zach Frisbee, how has he not been canceled associating with these people? I'll tell you why. Because up until now, all he did was clip things. He's not saying them. He's not doing them. Hell, in a sense, it's almost journalism, right? But now he's going in. Now he's dipping his toes in. Now he's entering the game. And that is not a good thing. It's not good. If I don't have this, I have to go back to the fucking strip clubs. And I don't want to work in strip clubs. Some of these other people, the Genos, the Keanus, the Meltons, the Zumoks, these people, they don't have anything else. Aaron from Steel Toe, they don't have anything else. We don't have anything to fall back on. Please, do yourself a favor. Don't become a character in this world. Because one day, you're going to have a couple sips too many, or somebody's going to get you a little too fired up, or you're just going to have a bad day, and you're going to get on Twitter, or you're going to do something, you're going to post something from some burner account on a fucking Dabblerverse Reddit, or you're going to say something on a podcast that's going to get you fired. For your own goodwill. Don't end up like this, nigga.
I want my bail paid. You send me a bondsman, I'll sign. Is that what you want me to tell him? That I asked you to sign and you wouldn't? You wanted to be in the game, right? Now you're in the game.
Don't be that guy, Will. I've warned so many people about this in the past. You got the nice fucking News 15 polo. That's a nice polo. I want a News 15 polo. That looks cool. Looks like you got a nice studio. You got a nice gig. You have some sort of a reputable legacy media job. Please, for your own good, don't make yourself into a character of the Dabblerverse and start rolling around in the slop and the shit with the pigs. Don't end up with a Kiwi Farms thread. Don't end up with Redditors and pot awful and all these weirdos that like troll people. Don't have them calling your job and shit. Don't do this to yourself. Just do your clips. It's just some advice. I'm not telling you what to do. You're your own man. You've obviously carved out a good path for yourself, so maybe you know better than I do, but I know this universe better than you do. You don't want this smoke.
And then you saw the Justice for Will stuff, and then that really brought up the whole thing, or you already had issues?
We're behind Chrissy's back.
He's not going to let me talk, so it's okay. It's all right.
You just
go ahead, Jody. It's okay.
But no, I wanted to make
Honestly,
the
you've both
point.
been talking non-fucking stop this entire time.
He
So
won't.
it's like,
Yeah, this is why I'll break it down on
I'm sure you will.
next week. Oh,
4-hour stream.
Yes, exactly. You're fucking disgusting, creepy, fucking not like you were talking to me like when I said please don't.
So if Will Heron is disgusting and creepy, let's see the proof. See, Keanu has a very limited vocabulary, and she's not good at this attempt at like boomer blood sports. She doesn't have the fight in her. You ain't cut out for this, Keanu. So you're using words that just, you want to hurt feelings, but if they're not accurate words, they're not accurate burns. Like you're saying he's disgusting and creepy, that implies like it's not like you're saying, hey, you're being disreputable. You're stealing my content and you're monetizing it, or you're otherwise doing this and bop, bop, bop. Then you'd be like, all right, you're saying he's disgusting and creepy. So in order for you to make those assertions, you'd have to show some proof other than his creepy upside down smile, which I admit is off. I wouldn't say disgusting or creepy. I would say off-putting, because again, the smile doesn't go the right way. That always, I don't know what it is. That's not a Will Heron thing. That's always freaked me out. When people have upside down smiles, you know, it's weird to me. It just freaks me out. It just feels wrong. I get like goosebumps from it, like when I no-clip through a wall in a game. I don't know why, that always just gave me the willies. But disgusting and creepy, like Keanu, if I recall correctly, didn't you have a mod in your community, producer something? Robert. What, didn't you have a guy named Producer Robert? And didn't Producer Robert multiple times, even though you were warned about the guy, you continued to let him have power in your community and let him present himself as your producer? And wasn't he being creepy and disgusting to a bunch of your friends, a bunch of your female friends, subjecting them to, I don't know, I heard everything from just creepy messages all the way up to, I've heard dick pics were being sent. I heard he was really creeping out you, all you little OnlyFans hoes that come on your show. And you let him do that because he was working for you for free, booking guests and organizing the show and stuff, getting you show prep and stuff. Like he was like a little free, unpaid little intern. So you let him run wild and creep out all your female friends. You cried about it on your show. I feel so bad. Now that's disgusting and creepy. But to say Will Heron's disgusting and creepy, I mean, you'd have to show some proof that he's like, is he creepy and disgust? Like, is Will Heron sliding in DMs of females in the Dabblerverse and being like, hey there, baby, you wanna fucking touch my fucking dick? You wanna get a load of this? You wanna see my fucking hog? I don't think he was doing that. You could say he's being, again, like disingenuous or like a little sleazy, trying to be like, hey, I'm your buddy, let me clip your shows and profit off of it. But creepy and disgusting would imply that you're implying shit that you don't have any receipts to back up.
Just do me a favor, just please don't clip my stuff anymore. I didn't ask you to take anything down. You said, what? Too late. That's kind of just rude. I'm asking you like as a friend, and I said I guess I'm sorry for
guys
even asking.
This is another Keanu tactic. She just called him creepy and disgusting, and he's a loser, and he's a clipper, and we were never friends. But then when she wants something from you, she's like, but I'm just asking as a friend, 'cause we're friends. We're internet friends. We're internet friends. But you're not friends. You said it yourself. You're not friends with the guy. You've always found him creepy and disgusting and off-putting. No, I said off-putting because of the upside-down smile thing. But you get the point. You know, the real media guy, who, by the way, is I've been so nice. I've been, like, promoting his shit, and then he's, like, being mean to me. He's trying to say me and Patrick Melton are the same guy. That hurt my feelings. He's trying to imply that me and Win by Two and Patrick Melton are all the same guy, and that hurts. That hurts me because I predate Win by Two radio. The city lights and Melton, I kind of predate him because he we were all podcasting way back in the day, but then Mike David ran him off the fucking internet for like a decade. Me and Royce took over in the meantime. And we also co-invented the Dabblerverse, so everybody's welcome, including these fucking Florida meth heads. But it was a funny clip, and I was watching it, and he was just taking clips of me and Patrick Melton, and I guess he and I were both making the same jokes about this win by 2 guy, about how he's in space, and I was like, red bar in space, and then like, I did laugh at this fucking clip. It was very funny, because then it cut to Patrick Melton, and he's like, whoa, is this dude in space? Whoa, and are they in a space battle? I'm so mad that I got to admit, Patrick Melton made me fucking laugh. But the way this fucking Real Media Player guy cut up this supercut, and it was me and Melton making fun of this win by 2 guy, but we were all making the same exact points and the same jokes, not knowing. Like, again, I didn't watch Melton do his shit. He didn't watch me do my shit. But it was very funny when I was like, it was me going, red bar in space. I'm like, is he on a spaceship? And it just cuts to Melton going, whoa, is that a spaceship? And is he in a space battle right now? It fucking murdered me. I hate to admit, like, I don't hate to admit people make me laugh. Everyone can make me laugh once in a while. I just hate to admit that Patrick Melton made me, like, really laugh. Like, I actually I really kind of belly laughed at that one. Like, that was a fucking, I don't know why, it just got me the way it was cut of me saying it and then going to him, like, I guess before I ever said that, like, unbeknownst, I didn't know Pat. I'm sure it's an older Melton clip, but it was so funny. He's like, is he in space? Whoa, is he in a battle? Because if you watch the background, there's like lasers shooting, like they're on the bridge of the Enterprise fighting a goddamn a Klingon bird of prey. But I had to concede that Patrick Melton made me fucking laugh. I did laugh. Whoa, are they in a battle?
Can't clip your channel.
In a space battle?
Like, who the fuck are you?
No, I said
you and Chrissy also said you're fucking nobody. Like, who the fuck are you?
All right.
I'm sorry, but to quote Stevie Janowski from East Benadryl, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? That clip on it. That's what I would say to this Lemmy bitch if she said, who the fuck are you? Here it is.
Feet tall, right?
Here we go.
Right here, come on. Come on, Kenny. I feel 10 feet tall right now. And strong as an ox.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Hey, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Okay.
That's all Keanu had. That's all Keanu had to do. All she had to do was drop the Stevie Janowski. Hey, who the fuck are you? Huh? Who the fuck are you? All right, let's continue here.
I like.
Waiting for an answer.
I don't know where you're getting this anger from, but
Bing, bing, bing.
I asked one person one time to maybe not clip my channel.
Maybe not? No, you told me to not.
No. I said I'll read them all on my stream. I asked him.
And this is the other thing this little slut's doing. She's trying to fucking go, I'll read them on my stream. Keanu, she's mad, and I'll tell you why she's mad. She is not getting as many views as the clips of her are getting views. Keanu, I'm going to explain this to you, and I hope you don't take this the wrong way. The reason, and this is not your show, I'm not pointing you out as the only person. If your live stream numbers are not better than your clip numbers on clip channels, it's because your streams are boring. I don't need a clip channel. I don't need a clip channel. I don't need a goal. I don't need to bang out knockout goals. I don't really need much. I show up, I do the show. Some nights are good, some nights are not so good. But there's a crew that's always going to show up and watch the show and hang out with me. They're just there. Clips of me don't do as good as the live streams. Why? Because people want to be here for the live stream. Because they want to be involved. We want to read chat. Like, we want to be, like, there's a good vibe here. The reason the clips of you are doing better than the actual episodes of your show is because people don't want to watch you hang out with Chrissy Mayer. Because you guys are fucking just two boring bitches. Hanging out like bitches from Sex and the City. Nobody cares. We tune out. Unless you're making fun of Aaron, we don't care. The clip channels are doing good because what they're doing is they're taking your very long form, boring shows and condensing them into the good parts that we don't have time. We don't have time to watch you and your mom play catch up on Zoom. We don't care. If I wanted to hear two boring bitches talking to each other back and forth, I would just go to fucking brunch in Soho in Tampa. Just show up there all hungover and sit next to the noisiest room of bitches. But put me next to a table of women that are having a bridal shower if I want that kind of headache. You're mad because you're looking at your numbers and then you're looking at the clip channels and you're going, but they're doing better numbers than my show. And then you got this word in your head, by the way, which I know Frank and Chrissy put this word in your head because it's not a word you use often. You keep saying it's diluting your channel. Well, it's diluting my channel. People aren't going to go watch the thing because you're diluting my channel by posting all this shit. But no, all Will is doing is going, yeah, yada, 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 your mom, toothy fucking bitch Chrissy came on, blah, 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 baby talk, bop, bop, bop. Then she talked about Aaron, I got the Aaron stuff. You want to know who's diluting your show? Your mom, Chrissy Mayer. Any content that's not drama related. We don't want to watch you watch videos of people out partying in France while you and your girls comment and make bitchy comments about the women's purses. We don't care. It's boring content. It doesn't make money. If you're doing a good live show, they're going to show up for the live show. Yeah, some people are going to fucking, hey, I just watch the clips or whatever, right? But for the most part, if you're doing a good show, people are going to tune into the show.
You pretend to be a stand-up comedian.
I love Alyssa Clips. I do
too. They're great people.
Even they've all been nothing but nice to me.
Yeah, you've been nothing but a jerk, though. Sure. Jerk to me, sure.
I'll explain it all. You're low down.
I don't have Chrissy's information, Frank. I tried.
You're a bottom feeder. They're not.
No, actually, I'm on the top. You're on the bottom.
You're
a wannabe comedian.
You're a bottom.
You're a wannabe stand-up comedian that's not funny. Ouch. That has her own little show that's embarrassing.
Come out and see me sometime, homie.
I've seen it. It's terrible. It's not.
You
Why would I do that? You're laughing at your own jokes because you're not funny.
You sound like funny. You're spiraling. It's all right, though. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. It's going to be okay.
Keanu, you have adopted all of the bad habits of the men who broadcast around you, man.
After any flippers.
It doesn't matter about going. Ever. You did go after them, and you can say, I'm the nice person. I've never gone after anybody. We just sat there and watched you and Chrissy go on a fucking diatribe about it.
And your mom.
We just watched it with our own eyeballs, fucking Keanu.
And we have to go to the good part.
If you sound like you're mad at somebody else and not
other
me,
people,
it's not me.
Totally bash.
Sure. Again, you adopted bad habits of the men that you have broadcast around because that is straight out of Aaron.
Say the same thing twice. Say everything twice. Say everything twice.
Let's book the broadcast.
Women are the worst.
Being in my studio, but go ahead, Claude.
Louder for the people in the back.
No, I was just gonna say. I mean, we were watching the stream, and obviously we were listening to the words. You know what I mean? We know what's being said on that stream.
I said, God, fuck me for even asking. I didn't realize there was
pretty much.
Union.
Yeah, could have been more polite.
All right. I said, well, fuck me for even asking, but that's why I asked. and you freaked out like a fucking weirdo.
No, I did not freak out. No one freaked out. You freaked out, and you started getting your friends to say mean things about me on your stupid show. That's what happened, Keanu.
I didn't do that.
Things all in some wild direction and went crazy. You're the one who made a problem.
You really need to. I mean, for Christ's sake, you need to grow up a little bit, okay?
You grow up. You're out of your mind.
Coming from a woman in her 30s who calls her mother mommy, I don't think you had any business telling people to grow the fuck up.
It's just
someone who goes bing bong, bing bong every 4 fucking minutes has no business telling somebody to grow up.
Goodness.
Speaks with baby voice 90% of the time. Has no business telling
she's just taking this abuse.
Somebody to grow the fuck up.
And another thing there, Keanu, I talked to Frank. You can tell him this in July. I talked to you in June about this stuff. So I wanted to get their information before Frankie had been talked to me so I could talk to them directly. I got the timestamps. Make sure
you asked me for their permission.
On your little show.
You asked me for their
I don't have his permission. I don't have his information.
You asked me for
to talk to them.
Permission from me.
To get permission because I don't know these people.
I'll read it on my screen.
No, and even if I did, that means nothing. You have nothing. You're John Melendez. You're the female John Melendez. That's who you are. You're Jane Melendez. Living in your own little play world that you think everybody loves you.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I just whatever. I mean, it is true that he didn't have to ask for permission. No clippers ever do. He did ask for it. It was.
I said once, and then I said once, yes.
And then you talked to Chrissy, and all of a sudden, no, I don't want to do it anymore. Gotcha. Because you're.
I mean, so what are we doing here? I mean, are we just going to show tweets on screen now?
I'm kind of getting bored of this too. I don't want to keep fighting with Keanu. It's like going nowhere. I'm like talking to a wall. She's not going to learn.
That's most women, though. I mean, you can't.
To be fair,
I mean, in fairness, I do believe that there is probably
somebody. It still sounds like somebody is in a daycare in the background.
Not much left to argue about.
Asked me for permission around their wishes to try and prey on my stupidity. Okay.
That's maybe the smartest thing you said.
You're gross.
Will, let her finish.
Okay? I have no problem with the other fucking flippers, all right? And I was nice to you. Then you personally attack me and you tell me, yeah, like, I said, just please, buddies, please.
She's losing her fucking mind. Keanu, you're losing your fucking mind. Get out of this.
Don't clip my show anymore. Could you stop? And he goes, too late. You're low down. You're dirty. You're gross.
Virgie has a great point. This dude has left the best comeback possible on the table this entire stream. Every time she says, I'll talk about it on my stream, homie should have just replied, yeah, and I'm going to fucking clip it.
All right?
That would have been fucking awesome.
I'm sorry. That's all it is. And I like all of you, even Granny. And look at him. He's disgusting.
Ma'am, I've seen your butthole.
That's actually fairly accurate. That's the most accurate.
I've seen your butthole, Keanu. Your asshole is on the internet right now that you sold for.
I've seen crack.
It's literally not.
This is everybody gross and low down. She showed her butthole. Oh, God. Keanu, who's low down
I didn't mean that about
Who's
you.
dirty?
Oh,
who's low down and dirty
I
now?
fucking hate hypocrisy so much.
Who's low down and dirty?
I thought it was.
You are. You're bottom feeder kind of.
Okay.
Suka Bliat for 5. Is this an ad for repealing the 19th Amendment? Solid ad. Well, we need to just do that anyway.
I'll explain it all.
You've lost this. You keep digging deeper. Just let it go. Just let it go. How about this? I'm sorry. You never talk about it again.
I let it go.
Let's let it go then.
I'm sitting here right now.
So I'll let it go. Never again. We won't bother each other. We'll talk about you. Don't talk about me.
Dude, this fucking corner of the internet is going to age Keanu so bad. She's going to look like Lemmy in a year.
All right, do you want to keep doing this?
No, I will be talking about you on
Keanu. Here we go. Keep going then.
I will be. I'll read every
listen to your silly lies.
Quick, revoke your permissions, Will. Revoke your permissions, quick.
Right. You have no permission to use any video that I have, Keanu. You'll hear from my lawyer if you do.
Yeah. No, thank you.
I
appreciate you coming on and whatever you took it on head first. So that's fucking whatever.
Dude,
you did
I'm not gonna read you the receipts.
Well, I wouldn't either if I were you.
Creep.
That would make sense.
I will be on Keanucast. Yeah.
Again, Virgie's right. He should have been like, yeah, and I'll fucking clip it.
That's all I have to say. Quad, I love you. Lemmy, I love you too. I don't know. where the animosity came from.
There's no animosity.
Oh, it's just you being an asshole?
It's just holding feet to the fire. This is nothing personal. I'd be doing this to Bedabbler if he were acting like you, dude.
Listen,
I don't like that this woman has so much confidence. She's hideous and a retard.
Okay.
Straight up, dude. It's the entitlement for me. I already told you what. Oh, there she goes. She don't want to hear the fucking truth. It's the whole human thou attitude. Oh,
that's the end. She reconnected, and then they argued more. And the point is Keanu's kind of cooked now. Everyone hates her. Keanu, don't fuck with the Clippers. All right. Real media player fucking compared me to Pat Melton. You think I'm gonna go take the clip down? No. Honestly, I've gotten a slight boost on Rumble thanks to the fucking Dabbler Clippers, and it doesn't matter. They can clip me in a complimentary way. They can clip me in a way that makes me look like they're trying to compare me to Pat Melton. It doesn't matter to me, because truth is, numbers are going up on Rumble. You know, we're hitting 1,000 a night, like watching at the same time consistently on Rumble, thanks to little boost from, you know, the Aaron drama and me making Johnny cry, and every once in a while we get a little Dabbler-verse bump. I'm not gonna, you know, I earned it, because again, me and Royce and Carl basically invented the whole universe you people exist within, and you're welcome. But yeah, I enjoy a little boost once in a while. It helps out. More ad revenue.